overshadowed by conversations around desirability, as we see with this creator here.
My nigga, why I get age a strike for that? Excuse me. Why I get a strike for that? You not me to get them type of ish. What we're saying is, like she just said, a woman with a little bit of it's not really thick. She's just slim. To make her feel nice for the man, so he could get that poom poom. Let's say, oh yeah, not you slim, thick. Unless she is really slim. Don't get it twisted now. Some women aren't slim, thick. Like they don't gotta. They slim with a. You feel me? Yo, what's up? It's your boy Switch Roll. I'm a Switch Roll like reaction with your Agla. Before we get into the video, let's thank y'all for making this episode. Before the name, blessed with Flash Mercy, Mercy. Oh, thank you. Yes, you. Follow support, you make it black. You're gonna black man. Shema. I'm glad. Finally. Now you got, you feel me? You check, like, yo. Like, you feel me? Alright, this by Cherry Talks Fitness. Hold on. Black community obsession with fitness. Oh, it's the black community. A nigga can't catch a break. Say that. Check it out.
But just because certain fat distribution patterns are more socially accepted does not mean the health risks automatically disappear. Because on one hand, women will get criticized for being overweight or obese.
The word thick is misused in the black community a lot. I think it's because thick sounds nicer than saying big or the F word. I'm going to say the F word because I don't want my video getting flagged, but you know what I'm talking about, FAT. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I think that the reason why people default to saying that somebody thick when they big is because it sounds better and it sounds less hurtful. When I think of thick has always been like two different types of thick.
Bro, what is she talking about? No. First off, first off, this is a whole site. It's called BBW. Big, beautiful woman. Nobody calls a bigger woman or plus size. What are you talking about? Talking about the F word. Like, this is a racial slur you can't say across the 7C. Like, bro, you can say that. You can say plus size. Oh, I like that piece of fat chicken right there. Because it has more meat on. Like, if you could say, like, it's a descriptive word. It's not a slur. She just said she finna get a warning. What she's a yellow mark? Something. What? God forbid. Well, how? I don't want to know. No men are just calling bigger women. Oh yeah, she's thick. No. She's a bigger woman. She's only even thick and some thick. And bro, slim thick is not even like, people only say slim thick to make the woman feel better that she got a little. It's not no. It's a. So we say slim thick when she only got a. So what are you talking about? You remember back in the days those music videos from skinny muffin? She had no booty cheeks. They were skinny. You feel me? You had to pull them together and make one full ass. I'm playing it for you, but on your side, the women were skinny. Now you see, they try to be thick, slim, but thick. Like, you feel me? But they can't be because it's plastic. So it's to the point where nobody's just calling. It's just getting out of control now. Truthfully, I'm being real.
Thick growing up. You had your slim thick, which would be somebody like Lisa Ray in her prime, and then you had just thick, which would be like Delicious from Flavor of Love in her prime. Like those were your examples of thick, slim thick, and then just regular thick. And it seemed like as time
thick, why can't we go fit? Like, what's someone being fit? Like, what is going on? So you could say that some thick, I don't know. What about fit?
everything's big, but you're calling yourself thick. And it's like, well, no, you just big, right? And that ain't no shade, but you a little bigger than thick. Like we're starting to cross the line of what thick is versus big. And that's where a lot of the confusion come in at. And so you got these girls going around saying, I'm thick, I'm thick. And then the thing is like your butt ain't even really big. It's just wide. And it's not shaped nice, right? Like the shape of it is sloppy.
What we're saying is, like she just said, a woman with a little bit of, it's not really thick. She's just slim. That make her feel nice for the minute, so you could get that poom poom. Let's say, oh yeah, not you slim, thick. Unless she is really slim, don't get it twisted now. Some women aren't slim, thick. Like they gotta, not they don't gotta. They slim with a. You feel me?
This ain't no shade. I'm just being honest. Like it's not a shapely, nice butt. It's just a big, sloppy, wide butt. And because it's so big, though, you got somebody sitting there calling you thick, and it's not a real thing.
But then once a woman, especially if you are black and shaped a certain way, starts losing weight and looking leaner, people will have a lot to say.
Okay, mind if I didn't say anything, because I do argue back. I am probably like 130 now, but I used to be damn near 180. Okay, trust me, I've had 3 rolls in my back. I've listened beauty standard in the black community. At the beauty standard, being skinny, it is not the beauty standard in the black community.
I thought being healthy was. I thought being yourself was.
I don't feel like I even have to explain myself, but I feel like I do. Because y'all just fight all day about that shit. And it's like, it's not, we are not white. White people set that system up. We are not white.
So this content creator showed her transformation of how she went from 210 pounds to 156 pounds, which in my opinion is very impressive. But then when you look at the comments of this creator's transformation post, there's men in the comments saying things like,
oh, 210 pounds is perfect. 210 pounds look like wife material, husband and baby.
all because of how the weight was distributed on her body. And the thing is, there is a high chance that if her body fat was distributed any differently, these same people would not be saying the same thing. Because as a black woman, especially online, being overweight only becomes acceptable or desirable if it comes with a very specific shape. And you know what shape I mean. Like the slim waist, fuller hips, basically the hourglass figure that's always praised on social media. And honestly, I think it's very offensive to tell somebody that
Yeah, I'm laughing at this, but I'm editing some other film. You know, we think it's consistent grinding.
that they looked better obese because it looked a certain way.
Habas, if your waist and your stomach is smaller than your hips and your boobs, like if you're shaped like a number 8, right? Coke bottle, no matter what weight you're at, people are going to call you thick instead of fat. I forgot the name of that TikToker, but she was like drenching her Chipotle with bullshit, you know? And everybody was like, oh, you're going to be so big. And everybody was like, you know, saying what it was, you know? And she gets on here and she records her body, right? Big old booty, big old boobs, but her waist was smaller than both of those combined. You know, like both of those. Okay, cool. You're shaped like an 8. But nonetheless, you're still big. Like you are fat. Just because you got a fat ass doesn't make you smaller. It doesn't make you thick. That's not what thick is. You're a fat girl. You just got a tiny waist.
She is absolutely right. And I have a perfect example of this situation. As you can see in this screenshot, right, this woman posted about her weight loss journey. She said, lost the weight, kept the curves. In the left side, you can see she was 195, but in the right side, she was still curvy, but she was 130 pounds. And she was just hyped about it. She was happy. And then everybody in the comments just started eating her up, saying, oh, on the left, you looked it better. You was thick. She was like, no, I was fat. I had all kind of health problems. I'm happy at my 130. And then people just going at her saying, oh, I could see your bones in the right picture. You don't look good. You should have stayed at 195. I was the only one in this comment section that kept it real with her. That's my post right there. Real Talk Chris. I said, everyone praising 195 over 130 is the prime example of enabling obesity in the black community. This is why black women choose to not prioritize their health, She probably feels 10 times better at 130 over 195. And I said, congrats on your milestone. And she pinned my comment because I was the only one keeping it real. And not only did all of those people in the comments go at her, they came at me too. Oh, this is what I don't like about N-words. They always trying to lie
Hello.
and stuff like that. It was nothing wrong with her body composition.
At 5'6", I was obese. Like, that was not healthy for me. But the fact that I was bottom heavy and I had a smaller top, physicality gets prioritized over general health and wellness in the Black community. And it's incredibly frustrating because you have a lot of women that are in the sunken place that swear just because you have a big butt, that supersedes health, right? For example, whenever I was that size, like, I was literally a hamburger away from my stomach pudging over and me not being able to wear crop tops and having to tuck my stomach in my leggings. Like, that wasn't comfortable. And the fact that obesity, specifically with Black American women, is so rampant because of this idealistic, sexualized, version that people have of Black women with having to have these extremely enormous butts is so frustrating.
But before we get too far into the video, I want to introduce myself. If you're
Are we
new
still
here,
in
my
the
name is
video?
Tori, and
Oh,
on this
we were
channel,
halfway
we
in the
talk about
video.
all things fitness, health, wellness, online gym culture, and some of those characteristics within the highest rates of obesity.
2020s non-Hispanic Black adults had the highest obesity prevalence, followed by Hispanic, non-Hispanic white 21, ages 16 adults.
Compared to other racial groups. Black women specifically are disproportionately affected by things like obesity, hypertension, cardiovascular disease, and type 2 diabetes. I don't know about y'all, but growing up, I watched older adults in my family deal with those exact same health issues. And I think it is important to mention that obesity does not always look the same on everybody. It seems to get overshadowed by conversations around desirability, as we see with this creator here.
My nigga, why I get age a strike for that? Excuse me. Why I get a strike for that?
Situation is that the comments
So not me. Get them type of ish.
turn into full-on think pieces. Once she posted her transformation, but she is literally a certified personal trainer with a degree in kinesiology. And this is somebody whose entire career is based around understanding the human body, fitness, and body composition.
I went down to the UK and every month from April, I literally traveled for extended periods of time. And of course, I struggled with my fitness journey. Who wants to be in London or Japan or Turkey or any of these places and not overindulge in food? Like, who doesn't want to do that? Like, I want it all. Like that Sharpay clip. Places like that. So literally confidence, and they're fully back to, not fully, but like.
Why is he using her as an example? But she is a flat stomach. I'm confused. How many people in the world? What's going on?
Gaining weight, but the second she leaned out and became more defined, suddenly people had a lot to say. In the comments, people said things like, was she never happy with herself? Is this body dysmorphia?
Why is everyone suddenly obsessed with getting thinner?
Now, before I continue, I do want to acknowledge that some people probably were expressing
on in this video?
concern, especially with
Hold on. What's going on? This is the video.
and I think
ChatGPT.
I'm going to listen. I gotta fucking react to some more videos.
bigger bodies were unattractive. She literally just said that she didn't feel comfortable and wanted to feel better in her body again. Talia being a fitness coach herself, there are many fitness coaches online who are significantly leaner and people do not react to them the same way. For example, there's Caroline Gervin or Gervin. I don't know if I'm saying her name correctly. She is an extremely lean and muscular fitness coach, and millions of women follow her programs specifically because of her physique, strength, and fitness expertise. Body literally speaks for her work. But when a Black woman pursued the same level of leanness, athleticism, or definition, suddenly it seems that it becomes controversial. It's almost like once a Black woman starts deviating from what's culturally expected physically, Suddenly, all of her expertise, discipline, and knowledge gets thrown out of the window. And it's like, why is her body being treated like something that exists for public approval instead of something she has the right to feel comfortable and healthy in?
Because like, yeah, a part of me doesn't want to be thick, because I think we always just have this expectation that Black women are going to be thick and that Black women are over sexualized. So we think that Black women's desirability always has to be in alignment with what is most sexually desirable about a woman's body. So I don't want to be put in that corner. But at the same time, I also don't want to be put in the I guess strive for the white standard, which is all about making your body as small as humanly possible. And in a way, I guess is more damning. It's more damaging, I guess, to the body to choose to just like not eat anything at all. Like, I guess I'd rather just be eating a lot of protein and just focusing on getting as much booty gains as humanly possible, you know? But I don't really like any of these standards. Like, I am pro-thick. I'm pro-girls getting thick because I do think it's going to give you a better body image to engage with yourself with the pursuit of, like, I'm not trying to get as small as humanly possible. I'm going to focus on strength and I'm going to focus on, like, eating food. Like, I do think those are better goals. And if, like, the only way we can convince women to do that.
That's the only thing. You have to have weights to get this. You can't be 130 thinking that, yeah, you look like you're strong, but you won't be. It's a fact.
That is to do it under the guise of getting thick, then like, okay, fine, let's do that, you know? But like as a Black woman, I don't know if I want to be thick. I don't know, like it doesn't feel revolutionary to me.
I think that shows that there are certain expectations placed on Black women physically within the Black community. Like there's this pressure to remain within a specific version of femininity, whether it's being curvy, soft, thick, anything that's probably visibly desirable to men in fitness goals or simply personal preference. People start acting like she's doing something wrong. I think that creates a lot of barriers for Black women in fitness. On a personal level, I think it's very common in the Black community for family or friends to project their own insecurities onto women who are very disciplined with fitness. Remember when I was growing up, especially around like my
Oh yeah, you feel me? I'll be taking care for you. Much love. Be some be nobody else. Work out. And some weight. So you can build the muscle. Much love, no cap.